a person who take you serious.
Man, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna say it. Most of you women are not qualified to be wives. I'm gonna be keep it all the way fucking 1,000. The reason why marriage rates are low, guys don't want to commit, guys don't want to take girls serious, is because girls are the most promiscuous they've ever been, the least marriageable they've ever been, and quite frankly are not good bets for a long-term relationship in the confinements of a marriage, period. That's the facts. And the numbers back it up. So that is why so many guys don't want to take risks on girls and commit. Because guys know deep down, if I commit to the wrong girl, it's going to embarrass me. It's going to fuck up my legacy. I'm going to end up like Will Smith at a red table trying to figure out what the fuck is going on when this chick is writing letters to dudes that have been dead for 20 years and some fucking banging some dude 20 years younger than her. That
group of 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
Go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube. We got to talk about this.
Let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that I have to be cordial with you after you broke in my heart, took advantage of me, tore down my self-worth, and then on top of that, you chose someone else over me? Funny.
When I was broke, nobody used to ask me for money. Now people ask me for money, and they be like, you changed. I be like, no, you never used to ask me for money, so technically, you changed. I never was the guy people call when somebody die. Now somebody died right now, somebody gotta go to college. 9 times out of 10 in my world, you gonna call me. It was never like that. I'd be like, no, the situation changed. I ain't changed, so.
This just in. We're on the scene of a crime that is about to happen.
What? All I said was you have to knock on my door before you come in because this is my private, personal space.
That is enough from you. Thank you so much. Parents, if your children have the audacity to try to say something like that to you, simply remind them that they paid for nothing in this house, therefore they own nothing in this house, therefore they have no jurisdiction over what happens in this house.
Hey, what are you doing?
Details at 11.
What are you doing with my door?
I was in college at the time. I was in my room chilling, watching movies and shit. She came crying. So I'm like, why are you crying? She's like, I did something bad. I'm like, just talk about it. Calm down. What'd you do? You remember Marcus? Yeah, that you says pretty much can walk on water like Jesus Christ. Yes, I remember him. He was over at my house. I'm like, okay. He had took a shower. I'm like, okay. He's walking around in boxes with a boner. I'm like, okay. Yeah, he got in the bed with me and we were just, just sitting around not doing nothing. Then like I saw him. He was kind of cute. I hopped on straddle. I started biting his neck and sucking on it. I'm so sorry. I'm like,
I would have. Because once I know you're willing to violate me on a certain level, I'm done. I believe in zombies. It's a lot of people walking around, but they dead to me. Shout out Easy the Block Captain.
Saying all this shit, she bawling her eyes out. I'm looking at her. I'm going through my head like, okay, she's telling me all this shit, but I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting upset. I'm not getting angry. I'm just thinking, what is my next step after you're telling me all this shit? She's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing.
Part 2.
I'm 1,000% sure he did it this exact way so he can get these exact results. Having kids with multiple men lower your value as a woman. 17 likes, 18 comments, 3 shares. Now let's put that boy in reverse. 3 days. 3 days. Having kids with multiple women lower your value as a man. 600 likes, 3 comments, 4,000 shares. See, little girls think that because they're a female that their situation is somehow different or better than a man. They can be in the same exact situation, but they would think that they're better than a man. They can be working at the same job with a dude. Both of them drive the same exact car. Both of them got 1 kid. A dude to try to talk to them. She'd be like, oh no, I can't talk to you. You make the same amount of money as me. But since I'm a woman, my bad, a girl, I'm somehow better than you. Come on, sis. You're not. Sorry, you're not.
You know what's wild to me? On the heels of a terrorist hate crime, we have black people saying that black men have been radicalized because he's still showing love to Kevin Samuels. I want to tell y'all a story I read about trees. The trees needed a spokesperson for the forest, and the axe came along and said that he could be the one to do that. Now, even though he wasn't exactly like the trees still trusted the axe because he was made from the same wood that they were. So when the axe got in power, more trees disappeared, but they never suspected the axe because he was made from the same wood that they were. It's a lot of people with influence that perpetuate this boogeyman stereotype about our men, a lot of black people that encourage us to vote for the same party with no tangibles, and black women who have become very wealthy from the death of black men. It's time we start calling y'all the axes and the sellouts that you are. You do not deserve to speak on our behalf because you are our enemy.